common historical myth, yet an often contested one, is the idea that Moctezuma and the Aztecs believed that Hernan Cortez, the Spanish conquistador, was a god. This was only written about later by Franciscan priests who sought to explain why the Aztecs, who would later become the enemy, were so courteous and welcoming to Cortez and his forces. It is possible that they saw Cortez as a god, but this is the writing of the victors afterwards. His violence and fierceness was already well known thanks to his landing at Veracruz in 1519. If he was any god, he was the vengeful serpent god Quetzalcoatl, who the Aztecs worshipped. But Quetzalcoatl was one of many gods. The Aztecs had a society and religion with many different levels and tiers and many different gods, many different practices and festivals, including the practice of human sacrifice, which outraged the Spanish and Cortez and gave him the reason and excuse to rally other Indian tribes and, along with his conquistadors, destroy Tenochtitlan, Moctezuma, and the Aztec Empire in 1521. By this time, it is much more likely that they saw him as a scourge and a punishment of their gods than a god himself, if they had ever seen him as one to begin with. If they hadn't, then their warm welcome had only been met with grave misinterpretation and violence later on.